fall time now, and I know a lot of my girlies deal with the fall and winter blues. The shorter days, the cold, the mood shifts. So instead of waiting for the blues to show up, let's get in front of it together. Today, I want to share 3 cozy and simple ways that you can protect your energy and enjoy the season. And these are personal things that I've also had to explore, so I have real life experience with this. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, hey girl, hey boy, hey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we're just going to get right on into it. And for my loved ones who are returning, welcome back. Thank you for being here, and thank you for always supporting everything that we do over here on this side of the internet. Just for a little bit of context, I am a licensed massage therapist. I have 10 years of experience in mental health counseling, rehabilitation counseling, and I also have personal lived experience with seasonal depression. So I'm speaking from experience. These glasses are glaring with the light, so I'm going to go ahead and take those off. So the first thing that you really need to get in front of, if you are a person who deals with seasonal depression, you need to get outside. Now, I'm a person who doesn't like the cold weather, so when it gets cold outside, I really don't like to go out, but layers. Put on those layers, go outside. As soon as you see the sun at its peak, you need to be out there soaking up that vitamin D, because we already are so vitamin D deficient. So many of us are vitamin D deficient that we need to prioritize getting that vitamin D, eating foods that are rich in vitamin D like mushrooms. First thing in the morning, opening up the blinds, going outside and getting that vitamin D on your skin. It's really important because vitamin D helps to decrease your stress hormone and boost your happy hormone. So go on for a brisk walk, put your coat on, walk around the neighborhood for 10-15 minutes. First thing in the morning, in the afternoon, make sure you're getting a lot of that sunlight. You also really want to prioritize your vitamin B, specifically vitamin B12 and vitamin B6. Again, there are foods that are high in these vitamins, but you also could take a supplement to help with that as well. I take a vitamin B complex supplement, and I'll link that for you if you're interested. But vitamin B also helps with your mood and your energy. So that's going to be my first tip for anybody who wants to get ahead of seasonal depression this fall. My second tip is going to be making sure you have joy on speed dial. And when I say that, I mean that you know where to get your joy and your happiness from. For me, I get a lot of joy from being around my people, from talking to my friends and my family, but a lot of times I like to be to myself. So the other things that I find joy in is watching cartoons. I'm quick to turn on the Minions. Anybody who knows me knows I love the Minions. I got Minion stickers around my house. I got Minions pajamas. Maybe it's the color yellow, but I love cartoon movies. I love musicals. I love singing and dancing. So making sure that you have something that brings you joy, easily accessible. Now, my third tip for anybody who wants to get ahead of seasonal depression this winter is to build you a self-care toolkit. Now, in your self-care toolkit, I want you to have a couple things. I want you to have a hobby that brings you joy, something that makes you laugh, something that takes your mind off of the things that might be going wrong in your life, take your mind off of the darkness, something that stimulates joy, happiness, and light in you. That could be coloring, painting, DIYing, skating, biking, anything. Something that boosts that happy hormone in you. Next, I want you to have a person that you can call or contact whenever you're feeling down or low. For me, that is my grandma. I will call my grandma at any point in time when I'm feeling down, because that girl is so funny. She's always gonna make me laugh. She's always going to uplift me. I could be in the middle of crying. I call my grandma and she is going to just make me forget everything that I was sad and upset about. So make sure that you have somebody like that in your corner. Have community around you. Let people know what you're going through. A lot of times when we're feeling depressed or down, we like to isolate and keep to ourselves, and we don't share what's going on. And oftentimes, really, people aren't going to reach out and ask because everybody got something going on, if we're being real. So we have to be intentional about communicating with our community and not thinking that, oh, I'm not going to tell anybody what I'm going through because everybody's got something going on. I remember there was a time when I was really struggling. I had a really bad moment with my mental health, and I reached out to a couple of my friends, and they were like, thank you for telling us. You know, we've all got stuff going on, but we're here for you. Now, I will say that that's not going to be the response from everybody. I've definitely reached out to people and didn't get the response that I needed. But don't give up and don't get discouraged. Continue to seek out support, because I guarantee you there is somebody out there who wants to support you. And if you don't have a specific person in your life or your circle that can help you, there's definitely a hotline that you can reach out to, and I'll leave all that information in the description box as well. The next thing I want you to have in your self-care toolkit is a journal of some sort. Me specifically, I prefer to do gratitude journaling. My self-awareness workbook has coloring pages in it, and then I also have my 90 days of gratitude journal as well, and that is a book of guided journal prompts, because sometimes it's hard to think about something to be grateful every single day. And so having a specific question being asked can help to jog your memory and get you to thinking about the positivity in your life. Now, the fourth thing I want you to have in your self-care toolkit is something that makes you feel cozy and warm. For me, again, it's my pajamas, okay? My Minions pajamas, I love them. They got the hoodie, they got the feet on them, and then they're cozy and comfortable. And then I'll wrap up in that, and then I'll have my heated blanket, and I just feel so cozy, warm, and comfortable. And that just makes me so happy. And then I turn on some music or I turn on the TV, and I just feel so much better when I'm feeling sad. And then it's even better with a warm glass of pumpkin milk or my favorite herbal tea. You just have to be proactive when you start feeling down, especially when you're in an environment by yourself. I remember a few years ago when I was working from home, seasonal depression got really bad for me. We ended up getting an emotional support dog to help me, but I also realized that I had to get in front of this too. So I had to seek out therapy. I had to do things to help me get out of the space that I was in. That meant communicating with my husband when he came home about how I was feeling. Not listening to the negative thoughts that might be replaying in your head. Having a hobby that brings you joy. Another thing I want you to put in your self-care toolkit is something that smells really good. For me, that is jasmine oil. I have a diffuser that I sit behind me, and it smells so good. I put frankincense and jasmine oil in there, and that's actually an essential oil that helps to boost your mood. I also put some orange essential oil in there too. Let me know if y'all want a list of like essential oils that you can use in your diffuser, and I'll also link the diffuser that I have too, because it's a Bluetooth, so I have it spraying the essential oils, but it's also playing music at the same time. And the last thing that I want you to put in your self-care toolkit is a happy playlist. Now, I didn't have Apple Music for quite some time, but I just downloaded it, and I know some people have like Spotify. You can even make a YouTube playlist for free too. Go on to wherever you have your music at and make you a playlist of music that makes you feel good and happy. You have to be really intentional about the things that you listen to as well, because the music that we listen to can also be making us feel kind of low and down and kind of what they say low vibrational. Listen to things that bring you joy, that make you want to do your little dancey dance. And that's another thing. Dance more. Dance around the house. Move your hips. Movement is really important, and I talk about that in our fall self-care rituals video, so make sure y'all go ahead and check that one out too. I used to get really sad around this time because it brought up a lot of sad memories for me, but over time I've learned to create better memories and to create different traditions for myself with my husband and my dog and my family, and being intentional about my community and making new memories. I encourage you to take more pictures of yourself this winter and this fall so that you can have things to look back on Get outside and make some new memories. Go to a pumpkin patch, go apple picking, go outside and play in the leaves. Take control in the areas in which you can take control in. Now, these are just some ways to be proactive, but of course, I'm not a doctor. If you are somebody who is battling the winter blues and seasonal depression, be sure to reach out to a therapist or your PCP and let them know what you're feeling. Remember to not feel any shame around your mental health. You're important. You deserve to feel joy. You deserve to feel peace. You deserve to feel like you matter because you do. And when you get into those dark spaces, sometimes you'll hear voices that make you feel like you don't belong or you don't matter. Don't listen to those voices. Your joy is important. Your light is important. You are important as a person. If you need additional support, definitely feel free to check out my gratitude journal, my self-awareness workbook. Again, there's coloring pages in there, healthy habit trackers, guided journal prompts to help you get unstuck and out of your head. I hope this video was helpful to you all. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to check out this video here where I talk about maintaining healthy habits. I'll see y'all over there. Bye.